This podcast is brought to you by Convo Cloth, the official clothing apparel of the NBC podcast. For the latest apparel, please go to www.nothingButConvos.com. Now, let's get into the latest episode of the NBC podcast with your boy, S. McCann. What's good, people? It's the NBC podcast with your boy, S. McCann. And this is episode 47, Eagles Week 13 review. And in this week, we got another dub. We sitting at 11-1. We beat the Titans 35-10. And we're getting primed for a playoff push. This game showed that the Eagles can throw the ball, they can stop the run, and stop the pass against a good football team. And so it seems like we're hitting our stride right at the perfect time during the season. And I can't wait till I see my boys in the playoffs and see what's in store when we get there. But in this episode, I break down how the offense look, how the defense look, Jalen Hurts climbing on that MVP tree, and our Week 14 battle against the Giants. Divisional game. We need this one. So sit back and relax. Let's get it. Eagles Week 13 review. Episode 47. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tennessee Titans. Eagles 35, Tennessee 10. This was a home game, but this was a revenge game by A.J. Brown. How did they let him go? 25 years old, 3 years in the league. 2 out of the 3 years, he had 1,000 yards. Last year, he got hurt for a few games and still had 800 and something yards. He whooped them so bad that they fired their GM this week. Sometimes you just don't let good players go. You got to keep good players. That team doesn't have a toughness to them on the outside at receiver. They don't have a dog blocking in the run game. They let that person go because they didn't want to give him the money that he was looking for. The Eagles scooped him up. You see the difference. He makes a ton of sense for the Eagles. If you can't draft a receiver like that and you know he's good, all pro-ish, didn't even hit his prime yet. He's only 25. This is 4th year. Blocking, receiving, running routes, doing the dirty work, being a safety net for a quarterback, a young quarterback at that. He makes a hell of a difference. He has everything. He has hands, speed, strength, route running, can take the top off of defense. He's 6 foot, 230. He's a big dude. Shouldn't be running like that. He should be a linebacker. But he's playing wide receiver. It's a difference. Some people calling him, oh, he looked like when T.O. came to the Eagles. He looked like that. T.O. was a little bit faster than him, but they both rocked up. They both strong as hell. I think A.J. Brown catch better than T.O., but T.O. would drop some balls, but T.O. still a Hall of... How you let that go? There's no way. How do you let that go? That one piece we added to the offense. Him. Everybody else was there. We added one piece to the offense from last year. And look at the offense. Now, granted, Smith is in his second year, understanding how to play football. Jalen Hurts took a step in the offseason to work on his mechanics and work on everything that he needed to do to become a top 10 quarterback. Dallas Goedert was already ascending to be a top tight end. The offensive line been there. Jordan Mailata, pay him. Miles Sanders is healthy. Everything coming together like Voltron, man. It's just coming together. But the piece, the main piece, was A.J. Brown. We got Zach Pascal, but he don't start. I'm just saying. That main piece of A.J. Brown took our offense to the next level, man. Took our offense to the next level. And at this point, he might have his best season as a pro, as an Eagle. He's cooking out there. So what you going to do? You going to double him? Somebody going to be wide open. You going to single him up? They going to throw it deep. Because Jalen Hurts trusts him. They've been working out all season. Training camp, trying to get it right. Come on, man. What you going to do against them? So the offense. Jalen Hurts. 29 of 39. 380 yards. 3 touchdowns. No interceptions. No fumbles. Did not turn the ball over. Come on. He was playing so good, they put in Gardner Minshew. They took him out, and they put in Gardner Minshew. The game was done. When you taking your starting quarterback out, come on, man. That's crazy. The running game ain't do much because Jalen Hurts was on. He was on. Miles Sanders, 10 carries, 24 yards, 2.4 yards a carry, a touchdown. Boston Scott, 6 carries, 16 yards, 2.7 yards a carry. Kenneth Gainwell, 3 carries, 15 yards, 5 yards a carry. Jalen Hurts only ran it 5 times. 12 yards, 2.4 yards a carry, 1 touchdown. 4 total touchdowns. Looking like the ultimate weapon out there. A.J. Brown, receiving. 8 receptions, 119 yards, 14.9 yards of reception, 2 TDs. He's cooking. Devontae Smith, 5 receptions, 102 yards, 20.4 yards of reception, 1 touchdown. Jack Stoll got in the mix. 3 receptions, 41 yards, 13.7 yards of reception. Kenneth Gainwell got in the mix. 3 receptions, 38 yards, 12.7 yards of reception. Quez Watkins got in the mix. 5 receptions, 37 yards, 7.4 yards of reception. Grant Katera, 1 reception, 19 yards over the middle. Zach Pascal got in the mix. When Gardner Minshew got in the game, Miles Sanders got in the mix. Boston Scott got in the mix. It was an all-around game for the receivers. They couldn't stop them. Let's go back to the receiving core. The 2 top receivers. 8 receptions, 5 receptions. Both over 100 yards. 1 touchdown for Devontae Smith. 2 touchdowns for A.J. Brown. Cooking them. Come on, man. Come on, man. Defense against the run. Shut the boy down. Shut Derrick Henry down. He had 11 carries, 30 yards. 2.7 yards a carry. Shut him down. Their highest rusher was Ryan Tannehill, because that's all they can get. Come on. Ryan Tannehill, 14 of 22, 141 yards, 1 touchdown. You're not beating the Eagles like that. If your quarterback is getting under 200 yards, you ain't beating the Eagles like that. They brung in reinforcements for the defense to stop the run. You can't pass on them. They got Slay and Bradbury, and then they getting Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He's coming back. Reed Blankenship out there smacking stuff. Like I said last week, our only weakest link on the defense. One weakest link, and it is Marcus Epps. That's our weakest link, Marcus Epps. The defense was doing so good, they put Nakobe Dean in there. He was getting to the ball. He needs to play more. Needs to play more. We seen it. Then we got the boy off the practice squad, Christian Ellis, smacking on special teams. Speed. The Eagles got a bright future. The Saints messing things up. We got a top 5 pick, people. And we got our first round pick. We got 2 first round picks this year. When you look at this team, has no flaws. It was the running game. They sewed that up. Running defense, that is. On offense, they don't have no flaws. The quarterback is playing at an MVP level. He's the front runner. Last week, I said Pat Mahomes was the front runner. This week, Jalen Hurts is the front runner. He's going to get 4,000 yards passing or close to it. He might get close to 1,000 yards rushing. He's going to have 30 plus, maybe, touchdowns in the air. 12, 13, or maybe 15 rushing touchdowns. Completion percentage rating, whatever you want to call it, he's at 68% this year. Super jump. Quarterback, QBR, whatever. It's looking crazy. It's no more doubts. The Eagles quarterback controversy, if they going to draft a quarterback, if they going to look at other quarterbacks around the league, it's done. Finished. Now it's looking at how long Jalen Hurts' deal is going to be. How long will it be? 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years like Mahomes. He's 24. How long will it be? If I was the Eagles, I would give him an 8 to 10 year deal. Spread that out. Give him a heavy signing bonus so it don't affect the team when you want to sign people. He showed it. His character is A1. He's playing at an all-pro level. If he keeps on playing like this, he's going to be MVP. If he keeps playing like this, we're going to win multiple playoff games. If he's playing like this and the defense is playing like this, we're going to win multiple playoff games. When he comes to the table for a new deal, it's got to be more than Kyler Murray. It's got to be. He's better than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray seems like he don't study. He don't know how to read defenses. And he's just out there playing backyard ball, running around and all of that and just throwing the ball up. And he got weapons. You can't say he ain't got weapons. He has weapons. And he still can't win. He has weapons and he still can't win. The year before that, they had a pass rush. They had all types of stuff. They had a team. Comes down to the quarterback. Denver defense, top 5. Denver got all the weapons. Quarterback playing like trash. It comes down to the quarterback. It will always come down to quarterback play. Unless you are the Baltimore Ravens and they had that D that was crazy. And they had Trent Dilfer, but he didn't lose games. Kept him in it. He did enough, but he didn't lose games. What I'm saying is it comes down to the quarterback, winning or losing. And if your quarterback is putting up stats and y'all getting wins, come on, man. If Jalen Hurts win the MVP, he put himself in the conversation of the Lamar and Pat Mahomes. That's the young quarterbacks that won MVP. That's around his age. Then, if he wins playoff games or a playoff game, he's putting himself in that conversation of a top young quarterback. Burrow getting paid. We know that. Justin Herbert, he gonna get paid. But I don't think Justin Herbert is better than Jalen Hurts. Right now, Justin Herbert got all the talent. He can throw hard. He can do all this and all that. But again, he got weapons. He got Eckler. The two receivers, Williams. Come on, man. He got weapons. They do get hurt. Those receivers do get hurt. And he got a defense over there. It comes down to quarterbacking and also coaching. I forgot that. Quarterbacking and coaching. They got to be married to the hip. So now, you looking at a deal. I don't think he's going to get 50. Or the team wouldn't want to give him 50 because you need to keep everybody together. So, if they do give him 50, it's going to be a 10-year deal or something. It's going to be something crazy where they can maneuver the money and all of that. Top quarterback that's getting paid in this league is Aaron Rodgers. Right under him is Russell Wilson. Aaron Rodgers at 50. Russell Wilson at 49. Deshaun Watson at 46. No. Kyler Murray is at 46 point something. Then it's Deshaun Watson at 46. And then Pat Mahomes. So that's your 4. And then you got like Dak and all of them making 40. Jalen Hurts surpassing 40, man. He might get 47, 48. And they might do that, John. As soon as they do it, they might do that quick so he can reset. He might reset it. I don't know, man. Like, we looking at something that we ain't never seen before, man. And I can tell you right now, from just being an Eagles fan, I knew Jalen Hurts was going to be good. He was going to be serviceable. I thought, oh, yeah, we're going to pay him the money. $35 million because you see the potential. $35 million a year for 5 years or 6 years. Now that number going up. Each week that number is going up. The checkbook. It's like, damn. He's doing this. He's doing that. He was back-to-back NFC Players of the Week. Never happened before. Back-to-back. 1 week he's doing it with his legs. The next week he's throwing it in the air. What will you do to stop him? He's figuring it out. It ain't like, oh, they calling the right play. Nah, he checking out of stuff too. He's going to the sideline. They in this. We need to be running it. Look, it's something to watch, man. I knew he was smart. He graduated early from high school. Went to Alabama at 17. Started at 17. D1. Went to national championships, man. Played in SEC championships. 17. Like, that's not regular. And we all know that. When we was 17, we wouldn't have handled all that. So when I remember Stephen A, oh, he can't play, he can't throw the ball, and this and that. You talking about a 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid. He's young. His mind ain't fully there yet. Understanding the game, understanding how to throw, understanding your mechanics. You coming straight off a high school where, yeah, your coaches, you doing certain things, but you really playing off of your athleticism. You not playing off of your mind. You just reading and reacting to what they doing, and you just cooking people because you just more talented than them. It's different when you come to the NFL and college. It takes more than that. And he always been a worker. But right now, it's looking crazy. Like, he is Philly. That's what Philly is right there. Workers. He don't care about nothing else but football. That's what I want my quarterback to be. He ain't on IG heavy. He ain't in the clubs. He ain't playing Fortnite, gaming, none of that. He going home. He looking at film. He in the building, the first one in the building and the last one to leave. He said, man, look, if you can save money, I'm eating all the meals at the facility. Dude, smart. He was a second round pick. He don't got bread like that, but he said it. Look, the Eagles got a top flight organization. They had a thing on YouTube where they was showing like game day and stuff when we went against the Cowboys, like the week. Oh my gosh. Top flight chefs, nutritionists, trainers, equipment people, video play callers, people calling the game, all of that stuff. It's top flight. $1 billion business. Like, come on, man. It's one of the best organizations in the NFL, man. You can see it. And so it was talk about OBJ. The Eagles might be looking at him. Nah, we don't need him. He just want to get paid. He can wait till next year. Get healthy. Start working out for teams. And you can wait till next year. We don't want you for this playoff run. Because you ain't put in. You ain't put in those blood, sweat, and tears during the regular season. He just want to come in and play a couple games during the playoffs and still get paid millions of. Nah, bro. Nah. It don't work like that. You can go to the Giants or the Cowboys for that little playoff push, but we don't need you. He trying to get paid just to play a couple games, and you ain't been working out. So you still got it. If you sign right now, you got 4 weeks to get in shape. He ain't going to be playing in the regular season. He need all of this time to get in shape, and then you might not be ready. So you just trying to make a come up off a team. Nah, we'll wait for you next year to see how you running. 2023 come back to the league. I don't see a team grabbing him for the playoffs unless someone gets hurt or something. Yeah, he been playing a long time in the league, but you ain't in shape, bro. That's playoff football. Them boys been playing most of the year. Some of them been playing 17 games. Come on. Stop. So this week against the Giants, New York Giants, I respect the Giants because they got a good football coach. He's really good. Dable is really, really good. If Saquon plays, that'll be tough because that's still a all-pro, Pro Bowl player that you got to account for. And if we stop the run, stop Daniel Jones from running, I leave it up to that pass defense. Ain't nothing happening. No fly zone. They said that the weather won't be too good, but we don't care about that. We don't care about that. We can play in any weather. Cold, rain, sleet, snow. Those Eagles gonna go. Y'all know. We don't care about that, man. We tough. This team is tough, man. Receivers tough. Quarterback tough. Running back tough. Offensive line tough. Defensive line tough. Corners. Safety when he come back. Oh my goodness. Reed Blankenship smacking stuff. Backups, hungry. Special teams got on track. Come on, man. They're looking to be primed for a run. And I hope they're primed for a run because ain't nobody give Jalen Hurts a chance. He's going to prove everybody wrong. I think so. A.J. Brown, they said, we don't want you. Eagles said, what? How much you want? It's done. Let's get it. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm hyped. And like I said, it is any given Sunday, but I think we'll pull off the win because we need to. And I hope that we're 13-1 when we play the Dallas Cowboys for Christmas. And my Christmas gift will be beating the Cowboys on Christmas Eve. That's what I want. Beating them because they talk too much. They're a good team. Don't get me wrong. They defense top flight. Their running backs are top flight. But that corner that went down, I think his name is Brown. I don't know. It could be a little leaky out there. But they're good. Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. We know that. The two question marks with Dallas is the quarterback and the coach, head coach. The quarterback, sometimes he look nice, sometimes he don't. Sometimes he's accurate, sometimes he's not. And so, who knows what you're going to get out of that? Is he worth $40 million? Yes. Is he elite? I don't know. He has to win a playoff game or a couple playoff games to be in the conversation. Just like Jalen Hurts. He has to win in the playoffs to be in the conversation. And so, with that, people, it's a wrap. One.
Nothing like it.
So that was episode 47, Eagles Week 13 review. And so in that pod, I broke down how the offense looked, how the defense looked, Jalen Hurts, MVP chances, and our Week 14 showdown with the Giants. This season has been a good season for Eagles fans, and I already know it's going to continue to be a good season. And so with that, people, stay safe, give respect, and show love. One. Make sure you go listen to all old and new NBC podcast episodes on all podcasting platforms. And please go to www.nothingbutconvos.com for the latest apparel.